There's things that we do every day and think it's normal, but it's actually bad. For example, leaving your toothbrush on the counter after or before using it. Or maybe you go to a different country and you don't know what to never do there. Let's go over these things you should never do.
Hi Winter, I just want to say I've been watching since 9K, and I want to say keep up the great scary work, and also I like how you're so nice to your fans.
Join my Roblox group for a shout out. Let's start it off with things you shouldn't do at night. I don't believe in things that people say can happen to you at night. Most of them are just false rumors, but let's see this.
Here are a list of things that you should never do. Number 1, don't ever sleep with the chair facing your bed.
I always had my chair facing my bed. That sounds unsettling to think about, but luckily for me I don't have a chair in my room anymore though.
You are inviting anything to hang around, sit there, and watch you while you sleep. Number 2, don't ever lay your head where you normally lay your feet. Basically, don't sleep on the opposite side of the bed.
Help! I used to sleep on the opposite side of the bed for years. It was so much more comfortable for me. It felt like freedom for whatever reason. Honestly, I would still sleep on the other side of the bed even after knowing the meaning. I'm not afraid of anything.
You know the theory where they say don't have your foot sticking out of the blanket because something's going to come and pull it? They don't care about your feet, they want to come after your head and chest. So don't sleep on the opposite side of the bed because you're basically handing yourself over to them.
Oh well, I'm still here, so that's clearly not true.
Number 3, don't have a mirror facing your bed. It's going to drain your energy and you will never have a restful sleep.
It's just a mirror, brew. How can a mirror drain your energy be so for real? I've seen people to get ready with me and most of them have their vanity mirror facing their bed and they're literally the most energetic people out there.
Number 4, when someone gives you a compliment and you're not 100% sure on their attention, crack your knuckles. It will prevent you from picking up the evil eye.
I thought we left the evil eye controversies in 2022. Yes, it's true. Sometimes people do have bad intentions on you, but I don't believe in evil eye, which means that whatever the person is plotting on you will 100% happen. The evil eye only works if you believe it works. So yeah, don't believe in the evil eye. These are things that you shouldn't do coming from a professional doctor. It always fascinates me when I see a doctor as an influencer.
There are 3 disgusting things that you're doing on the daily that you don't even know about. This one, everyone is guilty of. Leaving your toothbrush on the bathroom counter. You go to the bathroom and you flush your toilet. Everything in the toilet flies around in a 10-foot radius. So when your toothbrush is on the counter, it's getting everything that was on the toilet on your toothbrush, and then you go and put it in your mouth.
As a person who wants to become a dentist, I never keep my toothbrush in the bathroom. There's nothing really bad about keeping it in there, but I learned there's a lot of bacteria in bathrooms.
When you're thoroughly disgusted, here's a few other things. Using anything that's been in your kitchen sink. Picture this, you just made your coffee, you go in, you mix it up, you put your spoon back in the sink, and your husband goes and gets the same spoon that was in the sink, and then goes and mixes his coffee with it. It's disgusting, and your kitchen sink is known to be dirtier than your toilet.
𝗴𝗺, people actually do that. I mean, I can see why people do that, but at least rinse off the spoon before using it.
And this last one is big. Wearing your shoes inside your house is probably one of the most disgusting things that you could ever do. The United States is one of the few countries where it's not customary to take your shoes off before walking into a home. There's over 421,000 units of bacteria on each shoe. That's almost 1 million units of bacteria on one pair of shoes. So I'm just gonna leave you with that.
My mom hates when we have guests and they don't take off their shoes. It's probably because she's African, and in African homes, it's a sign of respect and also to keep the house clean. That's probably why every time I go to my mom's friends' houses, my mom makes me take off my shoes. If you ever plan on going to another country, then you should watch out for these things that you shouldn't do there. It's kind of annoying when you travel to another country and they have so many stuff you shouldn't do. And then the worst part is that you wouldn't know it's bad, 'cause you're just visiting.
Never make these common mistakes when traveling to other countries. If you ever go to Taiwan, never pick up a red envelope.
That red envelope reminds me of the Squid Game series. The man was challenged by a sketchy guy to play red and blue envelope with him. I think he lost all the challenges, I kinda forgot, but he got sent to the real Squid Games.
Oh, what's this?
Stop! If you pick that up, you'll be forced to marry a ghost bride.
A ghost what?
In Taiwan, when a daughter dies, her parents will leave a red envelope filled with money on the street. If a man picks it up, he becomes obligated to marry the ghost of their dead daughter. If he refuses, he will be haunted by nightmares of a woman crying for the rest of his life.
Whoa, that's crazy.
I feel like that's some sort of like social test to see if people will be greedy and take the money. If someone opens the envelope and takes the money, then the girl will haunt them. But if they open the envelope and don't take the money, then the girl won't haunt them.
Speaking of crazy, when you're in Chile, never eat anything with your hands. Whether you're eating a juicy steak or even a sandwich, it's considered rude to eat with your hands.
That's crazy, 'cause in Africa everything I ate there was with my hands. Even dishes like soup was drank with your hands.
But there's another country with an even crazier food rule. Japan, where you should never walk while eating or drinking because it's considered extremely impolite, which is why Japan has very few trash bins. I'll throw this away when I'm back in the US.
I'm not gonna lie, I've seen a lot of foreigners drink while walking in Japan, but I think the people in Japan don't mind it, since it's easy to tell that they're a foreigner. Things that you should and shouldn't do, because they have powerful meanings behind them. I don't really believe in dark signs or rituals, so this should be interesting to hear.
Here are a list of things that I would never do, paranormal edition. Number 1. So I'm pretty sure we've all heard about this, the welcome mat. Don't have a welcome mat in your front door, back door, any entrances of your house. You're essentially welcoming anything.
People just have to ruin everything for views. Welcome mats don't welcome spirits into your home. No hate to people who have welcome mats, but having one in the big 2025 is kind of bizarre. They're so overrated, overused and old. I haven't seen anyone have one in like 5 years now. My mom and I don't buy mats for our house, because every time we do, it ends up flying away from heavy wind or local tornado.
Number 2, I never leave my house without spraying perfume in the back of my neck. That is the place that is most known for picking up the bad evil eye that people will give you if they feel some type of way about you. Putting some sort of scent in the back of the neck blocks it. Always put perfume in the back of your neck, or for a man, cologne, or if you like perfume, whatever you want. Just put some type of scent in the back of your neck.
I do this anyway, evil eye or not, I still spray perfume on my neck. When people hug you, they always smell your neck, so it's a really good place to spray.
Number 3, don't forget to stir your coffee clockwise and put a good intention in there. It's a very good start of your day. And if you want to add a little spice to it, add a little cinnamon. Stir it clockwise, put all the good intentions, and drink it. Number 4, don't ever pick up any coins off the ground. Period. You'll thank me later. And number 5, if your left hand itches, scratch it. That's money coming. If your right hand itches, ignore it. That's debt.
That's very interesting to me because my mom always says that if your right hand itches, scratch it, and if your left hand itches, ignore it. And this female is saying quite literally the opposite of what my mom says.
And here's a bonus one that I forgot about. Don't ever sleep with your window open. Go back to number 1 and you'll understand why.
I feel like I'm a victim of some sort because I legit sometimes sleep with my window open. I can't help it, sometimes it gets really hot in my room, especially during summer times. The sun makes our AC stop working properly, so it gets extremely hot. And even when I open the window, it's still hot, but it's better than nothing. More creepy things that you shouldn't do at night that I have most likely already done.
Here are things that you should never do at night. At night, there are things that move that shouldn't. And there are certain rules that you should never break. Never stare into the mirror at 3 a.m. Legends say that's when your reflection can blink on its own.
I remember I looked into the mirror at 3 a.m. Before, I wasn't scared 'cause nothing scares me. People say that it's bad to wake up at 3 a.m., but I've woken up at that time many times. And ironically, a.m. and a.m. is my bedtime since I'm on summer break.
Never respond to a message that says I see you when you're alone, even if it looks like a message from your friend. Don't talk to your stuffed animals. They don't forget how you treated them.
When I was a kid, I did that.
Don't leave a static TV on in a dark room. Spirits speak through static and sometimes can say your name. knocking isn't human.
I would never open the door at night for anybody, especially past 10 o'clock. I feel like that should be a rule in every house.
Don't play old games that you find at yard sales or thrift shops. They remember their last player and don't like to be forgotten. Don't take selfies after midnight. If you look too closely, you might see someone behind you. You broke one already, didn't you?
Oh my god, about 3 nights ago I took a selfie in my room at night. I'm so done for lol. If you made it this far, make sure to like and subscribe. Bye bye my winters.